I feel like I'm doing a lot of videos after I said I might take a break, but hey, let's get right into it. We have some reveals tonight of the last cards from Animation Chronicles 2 and from Darkwing Blast. So let's get off and let's go. We have first off Dragon Nail. It's an equipped spell. You can only equip it to a dark monster. You can only use the second effect of this card's name effect once per turn. The equipped monster gains 600 attack, also cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. If this card is sent to the graveyard because of the monster it was equipped to was destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster to the field, to your field, and if you do, equip this card to it, but banish this card when it leaves the field. I can see this card being played in the future for sure. Next up we have Thunderball. It is a Dark Fiend effect, level 3, 450, 400. Now let's get right into this one. You can only use this card's name first, second, and third effect once per turn each. At the end of the damage step, you could special summon this card from your hand. You can send one trap card from your hand or from among face down cards you control to the graveyard. Destroy all other monsters in this card's column. If this card is in the main monster zone, is destroyed by battle or by card effects and sent to the graveyard, you could target one card in your graveyard, roll a 6-sided die, and if the result is 6, add that card to your hand. Funny gimmick card in my opinion. Next up we have Requiem Duel. This looks like a card that we already have, but it is a different art. Quick play spell card. You can only activate one card with the card's name once per turn. Each player can special summon one of their monsters that were destroyed by battle during this turn from their own graveyard in attack position. If you special summon Elemental Hero Neos with this effect, during this turn when it battles an opponent's monster, its attack is doubled during the damage step only. Very interesting card for Neos. And finally we have Morphotronic Impact Return. You can use either this card's first or second name or first and second effect per turn and only that turn. So it's either or. Target up to 2 spell trap cards your opponent controls. Shuffle one Morphotronic monster from your hand into the deck, and if you do, shuffle that cards into the deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one morphotronic monster in your graveyard, or among your banished cards, special summon it in defense position. I'm happy that this doesn't special summon in attack, because that means certain loops would be viable. Now let's get into it. Darkwing Blast has NATRUIA support, so this is going to be fun. First off, we have NATRUIA. Mole Cricket is the level 1 insect effect. You can only use each effect of Mole Cricket once per turn. During the main phase, Quick Effect. You contribute this card, special summon one NATRUIA monster from your deck, or if your opponent controls the highest attack monster in the field, you can special summon 2 NATRUIA monsters instead. If your opponent special summons a monster from the extra deck while this card is in your graveyard, or if you special summon a NATRUIA monster from your extra deck while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. This card is brutally broken. It's a lone fire for 2. On a quick effect body that can bring itself back. This card is actually broken. I actually really like it. Next up we have NATRUIA Camellia, also Mole Cricket's a level 1 earth, so you can 1-for-1 it, and also searchable by Pyrus Map. Then we have Camellia. It is a earth level 4, 14,700. You can only use each effect of Camellia once per turn. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can send one NATRUIA card from your deck to the graveyard. If you would tribute a monster to activate a NATRUIA monster's effect while this card is in the monster zone, you can send the top 2 cards of your opponent of your deck to the graveyard instead. If your opponent normals or special summons a monster, you can special summon one NATRUIA monster from your graveyard. Both of these cards are honestly really good, and this being a level 4 tuner, along with Mole, you can make NATRUIA Barkion Beast easily. Or if you have cherries, you can do a lot of things. Finally, we have NATRUIA Springwind. It is a quick play spell. You can only activate one of the following effects. You can either special summon a NATRUIA monster from your hand or graveyard, perform a synchro summon using a NATRUIA monster you control, or send from your field to the graveyard materials listed on a fusion monster that lists NATRUIA monsters as a material and perform a fusion summon of that monster from the extra deck. So I feel like we might get another fusion monster for this deck, but we will see on that. But the NATRUIA cards are pretty good. The last remaining cards are interesting from Animation Chronicles. Morphotronic card is really good. But I want to know what you guys think about these cards. But anyways, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I cover everything really, from events to reveals to leaks. But anyways, see you guys in the next video.